everyone, Abby here with ScrappinAbby. Please ignore all the peripheral items around this pile of books right here. I'm in the middle of a couple projects. So if you know anything about me, besides me being obsessed with purple, my favorite of all-time movie is Gone with the Wind. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. I collect the ornaments that they put out, Hallmark puts out. Some years we get one, some other years there's two. They'll have like a separate red one and a separate, you know, Scarlett O'Hara one. And I've been doing that ever since Hallmark first put these out. I have a pretty good sized collection now. I used to have a puzzle from Gone with the Wind, but that got tossed out, and you know, not by me, it got tossed out years ago. And I have like a huge print that has a certificate of authenticity. I will try to remember to take a picture and throw it up right here as I'm talking about it. And I just love Gone with the Wind. I mean, I love everything about it, and I cannot wait for my husband to take me to Georgia so I can go to the Gone with the Wind Museum. I'm just probably going to pass out of excitement and everything else. So the purpose of this video is to share with you some books that I purchased myself, and then a few that my good friend Michele Scott gave to me as friend mail, and I just so appreciative. Before I get to that though, I do have one non-Gone with the Wind book I want to share with you. This one also came from Michele because she knows that Bette Davis is my #1 top female actress from this the silver screen classic movie era. She's my #1, and I have not read this book yet, so I'm so excited to have this. It's got some, I believe it has some pictures in here. I remember it. Yeah, there's some photos in here from different movies. All About Eve, that is an awesome movie. So yeah, I'm really excited about this book too. I love classic movies in general. I collect the books and autobiographies and behind the scenes type stuff. I just love it. So let's start with the ones that I bought for myself, which are these two here and this one. So I first saw this book in one of the I think it was one of the junk journal Facebook groups I'm in. A lady found it at her Goodwill thrift shop or something for like $3 or $4. I was like, oh my gosh, you know, I'm see if I can try to find it myself. Well, of course, I didn't pay $3 or $4. It wasn't that much more, but you know, that'd have been a great price too. So I was happy to have these because I didn't know that this particular I almost said model like it's a car from the 1936 to be specific. I didn't know that they were still like available, or I thought they'd be like, you know, $100 plus or whatever, but that was not the case. So I found two listings on Etsy that matched these two here, and then I have a different one I'll show you in just a moment. So this one did not have a dust jacket. This is a little bit more beat up, but I don't care about that. I love the grungy, ripped up, you know, kind of tattered, worn look. I just love that. So this one has the previous owner, or one of the owners, her name in here, and this little sticker. That's not a big deal because, like I said, I love all of it. And this is kind of torn back here, and all the pages are intact. None are missing. You know, they did tell me that because I was curious about that, if any of the pages were missing, and none are. So it looks like somebody with, you know, dirty hands was reading it or whatever. So I have a purpose for this book, which I'll tell you in just a moment. So this is the other one I found that did come with a dust jacket and is in better condition because of the dust jacket. So we take it off and I'll show you. And the spine on this one, this almost looks like it's brand new because it's been, you know, in the dust jacket. But Michele, and I will link her channel below because I want you all, if you've not visited her channel or even heard of her yet, please go check out Michele Scott's channel. She is just the bomb, and she and I are crafty BFFs, and I just love her to death. And she's got creativity oozing out of her. She's on this junk journal kind of series right now. Just please go check her out, and I'll link her channel below. So this one has all the pages as well, and it's a nicer condition than the first one. And this is the third one I purchased, and this is a complete edition. This one's got the old fabric, you know, cover. The spine's all gone. I mean, as far as the red fabric, I don't care. I love that. Just gives it more character for me. I'm not collecting these or purchasing these with the context in the frame of thought of wanting to sell these later on for profit or whatever. That's not it. These are for me to keep forever and ever and ever because I just love that movie. So the front's all worn, which I love. And now this one is a different one. It has the story, but it's a little bit different book. So Gone with the Wind there. This is the, oh, we have the opening here. This is beautiful. This graphic on the front, just really, really beautiful. I'm trying to open with my left hand, and I'm right-handed, so let me just try it. These pages are so soft and worn, they're almost kind of stuck together, and I want to be sure I'm being careful. So this was copyright 1936, as you can see here. This is the publisher's preface or preface. I've heard pronounced both ways. Wait, did I miss something I was going to point out? Was it this one? Was it this book? Maybe it's the other book I'm thinking of. So what you have here is the heading from Selznick International, because David O. Selznick was the producer for this amazing movie. And then you have a list of the players, which I think is really, really cool. Let me zoom in so you can see in case you're interested. So this is really cool because you have them in the order of their appearance. So so the first part of the movie starts out at the O'Hara plantation in Georgia. Excuse me, Abby, can you talk today? I don't know, we'll see. So it's really cool how they kind of go through the first scene and each, like the scene coming up. Let's see here. Is this right how it goes this way? Yeah, this way and then this way. Here we go. And then for the next page, I'm so excited I can't even think straight. And this one has the staff, which is really cool because I've never had any one of my vintage books include this type of information. I'm sure it exists for other books. I just don't have it. Let me zoom out a little bit here so you can see. Oh, wrong way, Abby. There we go. So this here has like, production manager, mechanical engineer, the associates, the historian, electrical superintendent, all the people behind the scenes that make the movies what they are. So, and this is the show part 1, and this is a little bit different because this one has some colored photographs. And I just peeked. There's my man, Mr. Rhett Butler. Oh, I love Clark Gable. He's a fantastic actor, and I wish I would have been alive or old enough actually to meet them. So that would have been a really fun thing for me. To meet any classic movie actor or actress would just be like the ultimate for me. But most of my favorites already passed on, so that won't be a reality for me, but that's okay. I can still, see them in my different books and my old classic movies and stuff like that. So these are some beautiful colored photos in this book. And I'm trying to find a few more here for you before I go on. This one here, that's the last time Ashley and Vivian hold each other. Is after the war, and Melanie was there with their one baby, and at this scene they hugged each other, and he was basically saying, no, I can't, I've got a wife and a child, I can't. He goes, I'm going to take Melanie and leave this place forever. And right, Scarlett's like, no, I won't fling myself at you again. I will not have you, Melanie and you and the baby living, kind of like scrounging around or whatever. So this is the last time they were together. I didn't do a very good, recapture of that moment, but that's what happened. It's kind of the gist of that. So very, very cool. I can't wait to read these again. I mean, I've already read the book quite a few times. I also have the book called Scarlet, which is the second book after Gone with the Wind, and that really focuses on Scarlet's life after Rhett leaves her, when he walks out and says, Frankie, my dear, I don't give a damn. The book picks up to right after that happened, and it's really, really cool. I think all my books, though, that I have are still in Oregon, because we left a lot of stuff that we weren't going to get, things that we don't like get into daily or whatever. We left with my in-laws, so I don't think I have any of those books here. But if I do, I will pull them out and do another video to share with you in case you're curious. I don't know. So these are the 3 books I bought. Now, the reason I have 2 is because I wanted one. And I'm still trying to talk myself into doing this, because I don't like to take apart books that, like the Bible or, older books that have value, things of that nature, because I want to respect that. So this book is in pristine condition. I already, of course, have another Gone with the Wind book. It's not like this. It's a little bit different. And I have it here again in this other book here. So this one I was thinking, since it's kind of fallen apart and tattered and things like that, that if I ever get the courage up to take apart a Gone with the Wind book, to make a journal for Abby. These would not be books or projects for me to sell or give away, because I am so in love with that movie that I'd be selfishly keeping these for projects for me, whether it be to decorate my home, making a junk journal for myself, or anything along that line, like my pain diary, pain journal. Because looking at this, knowing this, it's a script out of the book and out of the movie, and I read that, it would make me very, very happy. So that's kind of what I'm thinking about it. But I don't know if I'm ever actually going to get brave enough to take it apart. So we will see what happens there. Put this one down here. Okay, so these are the two books, including the Bette Davis book that Michelle had sent to me in this particular Happy Mail box. I am so excited to have this, the trivia book. So I'm really anxious for my husband and my daughter to ask me some of the questions in here, because I feel like I'm pretty proficient with general trivia with Gone with the Wind, about the movie, things like that, because I've just been in love with this since I was, oh, how old was I when I first saw that? 14, I think? 14 or 13, I can't remember exactly, and I'm 44, so it's been a long time since I've been a fan, but it's just really cool. So I've kind of thumbed through it because I was focusing more on this one in the Bette Davis book when I first got it, but it's just really cool because it has, segments from the book and, kind of different questions. Let me find some of the question pages. Let's see. Let's see, I'm trying to find, here we go. So like it says, who said it, number 2. And it has like, it's kind of like a multiple choice type of thing, like you were in school. And so I think it'd be kind of fun to go through this. I'm sure there's going to be some questions I don't know the answers to. Just because I'm not like a, like expert. I wouldn't call myself like a Gone with One expert. I'm more of just like an obsessive fan. So anyway, really excited to kind of thumb through that trivia book. And this book here is absolutely gorgeous. This is the rich and fascinating story of how Hollywood's legendary producer created one of the greatest movies of all time. You can't see that, but there it is right there. And I have to agree with that. So, got the desk jacket here. Let me show you what the end looks like without it. It's got the gold lettering on the side. Nice, big, large book, and I just love this. Oh, you should have saw my face. I wish I could have saw my face, because I was Skyping with Michelle. Whenever we send each other Happy Mail, friend mail, we always open it together in Skype so we can kind of talk about it and that kind of stuff. So, oh my goodness. I probably had the silliest grin on my face for the longest time, because I just sat here, I was like oohing and ahhing. I was just like, I forgot to even actually talk to Michelle because I was so focused on, oh my gosh, I love this book. I can't believe you got this for me. It's just amazing. So there's going to be some really cool kind of behind the scenes from the filming and the pre-production and all that good stuff. And I'm really excited about reading this one too. Oh, something else I have. Whenever it was a 50-year Gone with the Wind anniversary, I think it was for a birthday or so. I can't remember exactly what the reason was, but I was given the special 50-year anniversary Gone with the Wind boxed VHS tape edition. Yes, I said VHS tape. And one of them was the actual movie, and the second cassette was everything surrounding the like all the different, like behind the scenes type of stuff, like when they were interviewing different, or doing they had different actors and actresses come to try out for the different roles and things like that. It's really cool because it's like real footage from that time. It's not like reenacted or anything. It's really awesome, and I love that. So look at this here. Look at all of these beautiful costume sketches. These are just amazing. I know you can't see all of it. I apologize. This book's a bit wider than my table space at the current point. So there's Mammy down there in the bottom middle. Just awesome. And this guy, was he the one? Yeah, so this guy here, he's the one that designed all the costume sketches and did this costume sketching, I should say. So that's something I wouldn't know. I mean, I don't know a lot about, like, all behind the scenes stuff, like the key grip and who was this and who was that. That kind of stuff I don't know. I'm just more probably focused on the movie itself. So it's just really, really cool. Really excited about all of this. Let's see here. This is a plot plan of Tara and its environments from, let's see, from descriptions provided by Margaret Mitchell. So that's just so awesome to me. So I know this isn't really a crafty related video, but it is something that's really important part of my life and me. So I kind of wanted to share this with you, just in case I have another Gone with the Wind fellow fan out there or whatever. And if I do, look at this here. I showed this to Michelle. I would have given my right arm to be able to visit this. I mean, I wasn't even born yet, obviously, but I wish I would have been able to go there. Just even take a picture. Just to take like a little brick or just whatever, some small thing to kind of have as a memento of, Tara. When this is the crumbling facade of Tara as it looked in 1959. And I wasn't born until 1972, so I don't know. I just wish I could have. I don't know, I think it's just, I just love it. I know I'm kind of sound silly because I keep saying it over and over, but it's got like full color photos of different posters that were hung up and different advertisement bits, and it's just really, really fun. So if I do ever get the nerve to, look at this, that's like the actual newspapers from December 20th, 1939. This is like scanned in copy of the front page of the paper when it talks about the Screen in Review. So really, really cool. There's another one here, and that's Margaret Mitchell in the middle. And there's Vivian Leigh, Clark Gable, Rhett Butler, and Scarlett O'Hara. So, oh, I just love this. So if I ever get the nerve to, you know, carefully take out pages from that more tattered book, then that is obviously something crafty, and I would I would definitely film that so you guys could watch that too. So anyway, just wanted to share this with you. Just another part of Abby here, and I got stuff falling all over my book here, and kind of sharing with you my love and obsession for Gone with the Wind and Bette Davis and all that. So just want to share that with you. So comment below and let me know if you love Gone with the Wind or you like it, or actually if you could comment below and let me know what your favorite classic movie era, silver screen era movie is. I would love to know if we have a same movie or a same actor, actress, you know, that we both like and love to watch and all that kind of stuff. So you can tell me, I'd love it if you could tell me what your favorite classic movie is, like from the silver screen era. That's kind of the, that's my favorite, the whole classic movie stuff. I mean, you know, that kind of, just, I love it. And then also who your favorite actor, actress is. I'd love to know that too, because I have a top 10 for male and female from that era. So I'd love to see if you share the same one as me. So I will see you next time. Happy scrapping, happy planning, and happy crafting. And again, don't forget to go out and check out my girl Michele Scott's channel. You won't be disappointed, I promise you. So I'll see you next time. Bye!